It's a very good question, and again, I'm sure Martha can go into significant details there. And I think some of the things she's already raised regarding the signing, the historic action on Pell Grants that was signed into law this week, that really opens up pathways to community colleges for many, including many dads who may need that training and support, is important. I would also say that we're very aware of the connection between the criminal justice system and reentry issues and fatherhood. In fact, we had a forum focused solely on this in Atlanta, Georgia, with the Attorney General a couple months ago, and really thinking about pathways to reconnect families even after a father has been or a mother has been incarcerated. We're also working with the Vice President's office, who's making sure that the Second Chance Act, which many of you all are familiar with, is really being implemented in a way that focuses on communities most in need. So those are just a few things we're working on. But Martha, I'd love to hear your reaction to the question as well.
No, that anticipated much of what I'd say. Only two things in addition. One is just a thought coming out of this. Maybe this is something we could work on with NFLG. I think a Q&A on this issue to sort of set, there's certainly some barriers that are out there. I think there's also some misinformation out there about what you can and can't access if you have a criminal record or if you haven't registered for the draft. And I think it would be great to do we'd be happy to help with a Q&A piece about that. My understanding, but I will make sure we're right about this because this is not an area I'm deeply expert in by any means, is that the issue with the draft at some point I think goes away after a certain age. And that the prohibition on a criminal record is actually fairly narrowly tailored to drug convictions for offenses committed during school enrollment. That is my limited information, but don't take that to the bank. I think a Q&A would be really helpful, and we'd be more than happy to work with the Department of Education and make sure that information is available. There also, in addition to financial aid through the sort of Pell Grants loans programs, we have a bunch of job training programs, starting with the Workforce Investment Act programs, and there's a lot of resources out there for folks to get training.